my friends. So, actually, it's Thursday, so I mean, I'm a day late, but better late than never, right? Hi, so my name is B. Lovely to be here. Just in case if you're new, if you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. Of course, this is supposed to be What Do You Need to Know Wednesday. I mean, technically, it still is. It's just not Wednesday. Whatever. I had a hair appointment yesterday. Um, Life also kind of got wrapped up. I had some other stuff to do. I was supposed to go to work, so I like didn't have the in between time from getting home from my appointment and everything else I had to do to get this done. And then motherfuckers told me I didn't have to be there. But I was already on that side of town, so I like stopped in for like a dirty martini or two. So by the time I came home, I really took a nap. I had to go grab my sister, so I didn't really get to squeeze it in yesterday like I wanted to, like I should have. But like I said, better late than never. Okay, so it is August 28th. Yes, as I look at my calendar, August 28th. We are in Virgo season. Um, Fall season has been making herself a much more prominent. Hopefully, you guys have been doing really, really good. Okay, as we wrap out the end of the week. If you're new here, of course, what do you need to know Wednesday is just a general wrap up of what you might need to know. This could be any clarity or confirmation you need coming into the week as we exit the week, going off into the weekend. Okay, if it don't apply, let it fly. Take shit for how it resonate. A little bit about my website. I feel like it's down. I had to double check it because there was something going on with platforms and different domains, and people be buying stuff and switching stuff and changing stuff, so there's some things I already have to do. I'm actually really, really late on it, so I didn't know that my store had been down all of this time because I needed to make some tweaks and adjustments. They actually just sent me an urgent email like the other day, so I'm looking into that. So if you do want to book a personal reading with me, you can book on my other platforms and or just wait until I'm open. I'm still going to be getting content like this out, so again, if you don't apply, let it fly. And yeah, we're going to jump in with these oracle cards because I just haven't been tapping into them as of lately, so I really want to tap into them. We do have background music playing, so of course you may hear the YouTube ads as you might hear it now, but you know, I do enjoy some background noise. I've learned to kind of get back into the background noise, but yeah, everything in my world has been good. Working on some new things, working on some new creative projects and stuff like that behind the scenes. So I'm super excited to kind of be cooking up some stuff and putting some stuff out. It's funny because harvest season is here again, so this is a good time. Just in case you didn't know about harvest season, this is a great time to start planting the seeds for what you want to see next year. I love harvest season. It is very much the season to reap what you have already sowed from last fall season around this time up until this point. But it is also a good time to start planting the seeds for the things that you want to see next year around this time. Just a little tidbit. I know I'm running a little long, it's 30 minutes, but I just felt like I needed to get that out just in case for someone who needed to see it. Okay, harvest season is here, so really think about what seeds you want to plant moving forward. What do you want to see in 2026? We have the last 3 months of 2025. Okay, it's not too late to lock in. Okay, 3 months can still change your life. 3 months can still turn a redirection around, but this is also a good time to start thinking long term too. So what do you want to see next year? What do you want to reap next year? What are you sowing this year to make sure that you're reaping for next year? And I'm kind of having some things in the works, super excited about it. So you know, that's just what's been going on in my life. Let's go ahead and jump in. Y'all know I'm a yapper, so let me just. Oh yeah, and you know, I do have a new haircut. I love her a little bit. Like, I don't know. I was a little nervous to do this, so I'm kind of happy my stylist did this because I was a little nervous to just go blunt bob. But after we feathered it, and you know what I'm saying, I have my earrings, put some lashes on. I'm just like, I just love this so much. It definitely gives fall season. I feel like I'm ready for pumpkin spice lattes and to be screaming roll tide at the top of my lungs, bitch. I'm just super excited for that. Anyway, let's jump into the real reason why we're here. So what do we need to know for this week? What do we need to know for this Wednesday? What guidance and clarity do we have? What do we need to end the week with guidance and clarity? Tunnel vision flipped over. MVP flipped over. Judge flipped over. Tell me more. Give me two more cards. This is more than two. I'm not going to take them. Give me two more cards. Tunnel vision next to MVP, right? Let's talk about it while I'm kind of pulling these. Tunnel vision and MVP is already very much giving, like I said a few moments ago, 3 months can still turn your life around. 3 months can still have a lot of impact and hold a lot of weight. right? So, I mean, I don't know where you are in your 2025. I don't know if you made New Year's resolutions and shit. I don't know where you are on that list. I don't know if you've checked off any or if you've checked off most of them, but you still maybe have one or two. Bitch, maybe you forgot you even made a motherfucking New Year's resolution, bitch. Whatever happened is given. This is a good week to make sure that you're staying focused on your tunnel vision. Stay focused on whatever path that you're needing to be on. And I do feel like you might I feel like you're gonna meet some people along the way that might really want to help you, right? So we do have tunnel vision. We have MVP. We have judge. We have by the book. And we have power. But at the bottom of the hand, we have soulmates. Up under that, we have heart chakra. And up under that, we have wind. Pay very close attention to the people who were like might randomly blow into your life. It feels like where it's like, oh, where did this person come from? I'm even hearing the phrase, where has this person been all of my life? Pay attention to those type of people. Okay, I know that I've definitely been connecting with someone as of lately where it's just like, it feels so refreshing to just have somebody to talk to, and they just so cool, and like we like the same stuff. I don't know, we kind of have similar charts, so I don't know. I love learning from them. They know a lot of stuff that I don't really know. I feel like they enjoy learning from me and shit. We like comparing points, so it's like pay attention to energy like that. Pay attention to people who might promote growth within you. Pay attention to people who might really see you, right? With this MVP card, this is about recognition. This is about not even just like public recognition or fame or anything like that, but this is just people who can just see you and generally appreciate you, right? People who might even really help promote keeping you on the right path, right? Sometimes you meet those people who not only can really see you, but they see you and they support you. They keep you on the same path that you want to be on. Where it's like, bitch, did you know that did you do this today? Did you do that today? And I know you said you wanted to do this. You know what I'm saying? People who kind of hold you accountable, but in some of the best ways possible. People who, again, promote growth within you. Not only, look, because I was really just grabbing for the soulmate cards, but you see how I accidentally grabbed both of them. So this is kind of making me feel like this week, if you're feeling tunnel vision, right, you could be feeling tunnel vision. But not only are you feeling tunnel vision, but pay attention to people who also kind of maybe keep you focused. This is what this feels like. You might, if you're watching this, maybe you haven't really come into it yet. This makes me feel like, again, you're going to be coming into it. For some of you, though, you could be coming into it. The judge card makes me feel like making sure that you're using good judgment. Not everybody that comes into your life is meant to be in your life. Not all the soulmates that you have, because we have infinite soulmates, right? But not all of them that you meet are meant to be in your life. Some of them are karmic soulmates. Some of them are karmic soulmates, but it's good energy, right? It's people who, again, push you. Yeah, you've known them from the past life, but there's no karmic debt with them. Or if it is, it's good, right? Then you meet some people where the karmic debt is bad. Child, you all confused. Again, you done forgot about your New Year's resolution. You done forgot about your goals. You done forgot about your plans. You done forgot about your visions. Like, it took you off the path, right? One of these attributes on this card says staying on your current path, right? So making sure that you align yourself with people who are on the same path as you, making sure that you're making clear judgment, right, with this judge card, making sure that you're using clear judgment and clear discernment on, again, who you're aligning with, who you're letting in, who you're not letting in. For those of you who have been super focused, though, and clear vision and goal oriented, I see again that I'm hearing I'm hearing fruits of your labor. With this MVP card, again, next to this tunnel vision card. So for some of you, this is you. Maybe you are watching this and you need a word. And where that applies, stay on your current path. It's gonna take a little bit more strength. Again, this is for my people who you've been reaching for that recognition, right? This MVP card. It says rewards, recognition, appreciation, superb value, right? Public recognition, material recognition, honor, respect. For the people who have been like fighting for that, you have been pushing for that, you have been super determined, right? You've been staying focused on your goals, you've been staying very clear in your vision, you've been making good judgment calls. Stay on the right path. Do you know what I'm saying? Not only are people going to come, but this also gives me everything that you're focused on is going to come to light. But make sure you stay on the path. Make sure you stay balanced. Make sure you continue to do things by the book. Okay, this also makes me feel like that for some of you, where again, this isn't romance and really about friend. For some of you, this is about your business. Make sure that you're doing things by the book, making sure that you're doing things in decency and in order. Okay, so it won't lead you to any court situations or any whatever. Y'all won't no issues with the law is what this feels like. So yeah, you want to win and you want to be on top. I don't know why I just heard America's Next Top Model in my head, but yeah, it's kind of giving again, making sure that you, maybe there's some competition. Maybe there's some competition. Who knows? Okay, because again, America's Next Top Model was a competition show, but maybe you want to be on top and stuff like that. Maybe it's a competition. Maybe people are hitting below the belt. Make sure that you're not hitting below the belt. Maybe that's for somebody. Okay, like I said, you want to be on top. You want to be top dog and all of that, but making sure that you're doing things in decency and in order. By the book, it says moral ethics and value. Okay, strict standards, fair and honest. Okay, so again, if you're going to be rewarded, make sure you be rewarded for doing things the right way. Keep your nose clean. Okay, this again could be a soulmate thing. So like I said, maybe there's like competitive competition. Not all the soulmates you meet are good people. Sometimes they are promote the worst in you and they trigger you a little bit. But it's gonna be on you, where it's just like, well, bitch, I've been doing it the right way. Everybody else been cutting corners and stepping on everybody else, and I've been trying to be the good one in my motherfucking business. Okay, everybody else in the office is conniving everybody, and I've been doing everything by the book and keeping my nose clean. Is given, it's gonna pay off. So that's for somebody where you might be needing that word. You are gonna get the recognition and the value and the honor. You feel me? There will the judgment will kind of rule in your favor. I'm kind of hearing, especially because both of these, there's judgment and there's a scale here. So both of these kind of give me like law, justice, court. You know what I'm saying? So again, for some people, it's kind of giving that things are still gonna rule out in your favor. Your patience and your confidence and your strength is being uh, triggered at this time when it comes to stuff like that. For some of you, though, again, where this is outside of that, lean on your friends. Again, your friends are going to be the ones that remind you, like, everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to work out perfectly fine. Let's jump into it with some tarot. All these decks. Lord have mercy. And I'll be trying to buy some more. Okay. Let's clarify a couple of these cards with the tarot. Give me this by the book card, because that's what's calling to me the most. Give me this by the book card. What should we be doing by the book? What should we be doing by the book? What path should we be staying on? What values and standards should we be aligning with? So we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. I'm not going to take these, but the Moon and the Fool card fell out. Aries, Pisces energy. Pisces energy, especially with this King of Cups. Did something just flip over? Lord have mercy. So much is going on with this deck. Give me one more card for this by the book. For some of you, I feel like there is a soulmate or something coming. Okay, yeah, and I feel like there is a soulmate or something coming. I guess I'll take this third one. For some of you, this is a soulmate or something coming. I know I just said that 3 times. I don't know, but I can't. I feel like I need to stress that. And where that applies, this again could be someone with Aries in their chart, someone with Pisces in their chart. Yeah, Magician card down at the bottom of the deck, reverse, right? This is someone who doesn't really want anything. So where that applies, make sure you pay attention to that. Nothing is going to come of this. Okay? They have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups energy. Okay? So they could come in wanting something. Again, where that applies, person watching, you're being advised and told to definitely not derail the path that you've been on. Especially for those of you who have been very focused on your career, have been very focused on your business, have been very focused on your goals and everything else that you want to do in your life. Again, you have a lot of recognition coming. You have a lot of like attention coming, material possessions, public possessions. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I see a lot of things coming forward for you. If you hear my stomach growling, don't mention it. But no, I'm gonna eat after I get done. I wanted to get this done first. But it's kind of given like a cycle has wrapped up with you and this person. Like the world card is here. For some of you, the world card with this MVP card does kind of give me an energy too of like, if you do kind of reach to a place of fame or something like that, the world card can just be the world, right? The general world. Public recognition is on this MVP card. So for some of you, again, there could be a level of like notoriety that you come into. This feels like someone who's coming back in to kind of now try to offer you something, who at one point Queen of Pentacles reverse didn't see you of value, or didn't see your value, or simply didn't value what you were trying to give them the first time, is what's kind of coming to me. Either they didn't value you, didn't value your energy, or they simply just didn't value what y'all had the first time around and didn't really see no value in it, I guess, to maybe whatever. Insert thing here. But you're being advised to stay on the right path. This person doesn't really have much to offer, is what I'm kind of getting to with this Magician card. Or like they could just be being manipulative. Again, maybe you do reach a level of notoriety, person watching, and maybe that's something, a goal of yours for you. Or if maybe not in whole notoriety, then maybe just a level of status, a level of, you know what I'm saying, public recognition. Even if it's just in your own neck of the woods, in your own side of town type shit. You don't want nothing global. I just want to be able to, for people in my hometown to know that I do lashes, right? That I cut hair, and I just want my bills paid. Like that's it, right? And this feels like someone who, again, like either didn't see no value in that, or didn't see no value in you for real, or just didn't really value the connection, and then they see you kind of blowing up a little bit, and then now they pop back up. So be careful of that. Someone who's either manipulating you because they see you kind of getting that public recognition and seeing you getting rewarded in appreciation and the honor and the respect, or this is someone who might genuinely really, really give a fuck, right? But they don't have nothing else to offer you. But I love you. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them types. It's one of them what you doing every day, motherfuckers. I don't got no money to take you out for real. You know what I'm saying? Knight of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of a little stingy with my money anyway and shit. I'm a little slow to invest, right? But you know, I do have a lot of I miss yous and a whole lot of I love yous and a whole lot of what you doing, babes. I got a whole lot of text for you, but I ain't really gonna put no money with my mouth at yet. Until I really see that this could maybe be of value. You are of value. This feels like one of those types. Again, you're being advised to stay on the path that you've been on. Stay focused on your bread. Stay focused on your money. I wouldn't talk to nobody trying to spin a block. Especially once you start, if you at that point where, again, you've been being focused and you've been using good discernment and you know that you just been staying by the book and you've been doing right by people, and you know what I'm saying, you ain't clawing your way to the top. You are simply walking. You ain't worried about nobody else. You ain't stepping to nobody else to get what the fuck you want or none of that shit. You're surrounded by love. You've been growing harmoniously with motherfuckers and shit, and you've been handling your legal matters and shit. You're feeling good. You're smelling good. You're looking sexy and shit. You're smelling great. You're talking nice. You're eating real good and shit. You've been real focused is what this feels like. You've been dreaming, and all of your dreams have slowly been kind of coming together. Stay on that. Anybody that went down with the motherfucking team, what Drake said, you weren't with me shooting in the gym. This feel like that energy and shit. Motherfuckers didn't want to be in the gym shooting with you, but shit, now you a part of the motherfucking big leagues and shit, and now motherfuckers want to act like, oh yeah, I went to school with them. Motherfuck you. Oh yeah, we used to be friends back in the day. Yeah, you told me to give up all my hoop dreams. You told me I'd never make it big. You told me I'd never be the next Kobe, the next LeBron, the next Shaq, or none of that shit. You told me I could never be anything in the amount of any of that shit. You was not with me shooting in the gym. Niggas was laughing at me on the way out. Is what this feels like. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing, oh, that's cute. You know what I'm saying? You know them type of motherfuckers and shit. Oh, that's cute. You tell them what you want to do with your life and your dreams and shit. They go, aw. That's cute. You want to be a what? The next Beyonce. That's so adorable. But bitch, soon as you get to popping for real, and they get to act like, cause when we was in school and I knew her, bitch, motherfuck you, bitch. Don't say, look, don't get me started. Okay. That's exactly what this feels like. Give me this tunnel vision card. What are we focused on this week? What are we focused on this week? What are we focused on this week? I see you trying to make a dream come. I see you trying to make a dream come together. Yeah, I was saying that. That's I see you trying to make a dream come together. Person watching for my collective. The Magician card is reversed. The Ten of Cups is reversed, and the Tower card is upright. It's like I'm kind of hearing like Two of Cups are down at the bottom of the hand. I feel like if you spend this week trying to force certain connections, or if you've been holding on to certain connections that you know really aren't feeding you, aren't in alignment with you, aren't in alignment with what you want out of the fantasy of the thing, like what's your ideal partner, job, friend, soulmate, family member, right? Anybody that you know ain't getting in alignment with that, anybody that you know ain't really tapping into the fullest potential of that, either need to be stripped, either will be stripped from you, or you need to go ahead and reshift your focus. This is what this feels like. If you continue, whether you've been coming into it or you're going out of this week, this feels like any connections that you still entertaining and holding on to will definitely come to a tower moment at this time. Two of Cups down at the bottom of the hand, reverse. So this is very much giving unrequited love situations. Again, this can be your friendships, your family memberships, bitch, your goddamn brothers, sisters, whatever. However, this is, you know what I'm saying. Especially in this situations, right? Just like I said, there's a King of Cups here, so there's somebody that's coming back, right? So even for some of you, maybe you are already entertaining this person, and maybe you are already kind of getting off track. Maybe there is someone old who has come back, and you like, oh girl, I'm maybe you lying to yourself. As women we do that. You know what I'm saying? As men, sometimes y'all kind of can do that too, where it's like, oh, I'm not distracted. I ain't even feeling shawty like that. I ain't even liking him like that. Whole time you really ain't did none of this shit that you said you was gonna do today, bitch. You've been in one spot smiling at your phone, bitch. Okay, and you know that this ain't going nowhere. You know that this motherfucker just stringing you along. You know that they coming with this same old game, this same old bullshit that they been coming with. They ain't even changed up the game. Ain't that some disrespectful shit? I feel like if you gonna come back to me a second time, why would you use the same rhetoric that didn't work the first time? Why insult me like that? You think I'm stupid? Was I not gonna catch this? Was it gonna work a second time even though it didn't work the first time? If you got me the first time, I can see you thinking that it'll work a second time. But then you come with like, what do you want for your vision? At the bottom of the deck, the soulmate card says a person you attract into your life who is sent to show you and teach you what true love is. A life partner, true love. Quote, comma quote. True love, comma, promotes growth within you. So again, are these connections in alignment with you? Are they reaching their fullest potential? Are these connections helping you reach your fullest potential? And are you reaching your fullest potential within them? Because again, sometimes it ain't even the other person. Sometimes you just stop tapping into your fullest potential. You just get so blinded by love, blinded by lust, blinded by potential, blinded by the idea, the hopefulness, the fantasy of the thing, the potential of the thing that you don't even see what's directly the fuck in front of you in your face. And now you're not focused, and now you're unfocused on your goals, you're unfocused on your visions, you're unfocused on what you want to do with your life. You told yourself at the beginning of 2020 motherfucker 5 bitch that you was gonna start that job, start them nails, change that hair, move, get that car, start that vlog, start that podcast, start cooking on Instagram, bitch. You was gonna start that membership, start going to Bible study, you was gonna start going to church, you was gonna hang out with your friends, you was gonna go out and make some more friends, bitch. And now here we are at the last 3 months of the year. Ciao. Okay. So what do you need to let go of before it gets snatched from you is what this feels like for some of you who haven't been focused. For some of you who have been focused, and this isn't about love, I feel like this is a good time to again pay attention to the people that's being put into your life because they can probably help you tweak some things. Magician card reverse, Ten of Cups reverse on this tunnel vision and this Tower card. When this isn't about love, for those of you where this is about your business, your goals, right? You feel like I've been again spinning my wheels and I've been staying on this right path, and I'm trying to stay, you know what I'm saying, patient and use good judgment, and you know what I'm saying, just be fair, and you know what I'm saying, I'm handling all my paperwork and I'm handling all my business work, right? Maybe there's something that you can do. Maybe there's some sort of vision that you have and that ain't really clear. Maybe there's something that ain't that's maybe you half-assing it. You're not really tapping into your fullest potential. This is a good time to really ask the people around you that really love you because they gonna keep you on the right path. For some of you, this is this King of Cups, right? So again, you know, I tell you, apply for how it resonate. This ain't gonna be for everybody, but for some of you, you might have a masculine friend, you might have a homeboy and shit, or not. If not an actual man, then maybe just a masculine energy, or water sign energy, Pisces, Aries type energy, where you might feel like this won't be of value to them, or maybe they don't want to hear it, or maybe they can't help you, but they can, or maybe you don't want to feel like you being selfish coming to them, or you know what I'm saying, where it's like, oh, you know, I know they got their own problems and their own stuff, but this feels like again, this is only hindering you in your friendships. It's not helping you. If you want to kind of feel like you're on the same page, or you know what I'm saying, really connect with somebody, you have to, real friendship, you got to really open up. Real soulmate energy, you got to really open up. To really be seen, you got to really open that heart chakra up. You know what I'm saying, and let your friends, let your people who love you help promote the growth within you, but you have to kind of open yourself up to that, which means you have to go to them and say, hey, so I kind of got this thing, and as my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I've been this and this and that. Sometimes people will really help you, but you got to ask for the help. But a lot of people don't want to give unsolicited advice. You meet a lot of motherfuckers who do want to give unsolicited advice, but more times out of 10, they talking out of their ass. You meet a lot of people sometimes in the world who really want to give you good advice because they love you. Don't be afraid to call the people that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to start all the way over and shit with this tower moment. Maybe sometimes that's the thing. Yeah, you could be tunnel vision and yeah, I have this vision and I'm going to do this and I'm just so focused and I'm just so clear. Yeah, but then you get to expending your wheels and expending your energy because there's something that you're not seeing that's not working. There's some level of resources that you could be using that you're not using. There's some level of potential that you could be tapping into that you're not tapping into. There's some sort of something that's not getting off the ground for you that's tying into whatever fantasy that you have. And it might come with you needing to actually take a tower moment and say, okay, let's take all of this down. Let's start from scratch. Let's do it again. This time I'm going to get focused. This time I'm going to be focused. I'm going to stay focused. I'm not going to let this nigga or this bitch come in my life, right? Because again, you have two counterparts. So whether you're a man and you're in this King of Cups, but maybe there's a Queen of Pentacles that you feel like, maybe you're the Queen of Pentacles and there's a King of Cups that you feel like he felt like, regardless, there's a disconnect here between two people. So wherever you're on, let the disconnect be the disconnect. Stay on the path you own. Stay true to your morals. Stay true to your values. This is even given if this person do come back again, they're gonna have to learn how to come back actually changed, actually valuing you, and they're gonna have to show you and prove to you that this cycle is over. It will take some strength. I'm gonna be honest, I would advise for you to not go toward anything old. I would advise for you to stay very focused on what it is that you're building, and not only that, I would get a little more clearer too on what it is that you want to do and how you want to do it with this rebrand, so that way you can get tunnel vision. I feel like again, for some of you, you've been tunnel vision, yes. You've been focused, yes. You've been taking care of your legal matters, yes. But your execution could be off. You know what I'm saying? Your timing, your something could be off. Consult with friends who love you, who want to kind of help you and support you and saying, okay, well, yeah, I feel like you can kind of do a little bit better with that, or you know, maybe let's not do that. Maybe have you tried this? Well, I was looking at somebody on YouTube, and I was just, you know, it came down my, I don't know if YouTube have a For You page, but whatever real type of situation they have going on, and this is what I saw, and maybe it will help you, right? This is a good time to tap into your community. King of Swords did fall on the King of Cups, so I do feel like expect to hear someone who has something to say. That this definitely feels like someone from the past is coming back. Again, I just feel like, again, this Knight of Pentacles don't really give me much with this King of Pentacles. It's giving, I mean, I'm not really trying to invest. I'm coming with a lot of love. They might come with a lot of love bombing, but are they gonna put their money where their mouth at? This feel like somebody who do more talking and less actually investing, less actual effort, right? This feel like somebody who have a whole lot of I miss yous and shit, but you ain't playing no date yet. Fuck, I'm gonna do it. I miss you. I don't want to hear that. Okay, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've learned to be a little stricter with the men in my life, but it's also just like sometimes men be telling you little silly shit like, I really missed you. I don't give a fuck. If you miss me, do something about it. Plan a date. Plan something. Do something. Instead of popping gums and shit. I can't do nothing with empty emotional compliments and shit. I mean, I just don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just, I wish I could be with you, then be with me. Come get me. That's not hard. Get here. You could just ask me for the addy. You didn't ask me for the addy, but you still saying a lot of old silly shit. Oh, what if I wanted to get your hair done? Send a cash app. I don't need you to fake act like, oh, cause who do your hair? It looks so nice. Send me some pictures. Send me some money, bitch ass nigga. Stop talking to me. Shut up. Anyway, I kind of feel like, do I want to get an oracle? Let's use these. I feel like, do I want to get an oracle deck? But this is good enough, I guess. Give me some wrap up cards. What do we at? 31 minutes. Make sure you stay tunnel vision, person watching. Use good judgment, not only on yourself, but with other people. If you have a business and you are focused on certain goals and there are any legal financial matters that need to get handled, get them handled. That's just dead on that. A lot of recognition is coming to you. A lot of fame is coming to you. A lot of value is coming to you. A lot of what you're working hard for is coming. For one, don't distract yourself from what's coming. Because, see, when you have blessings on the way, the devil be real quick to try to, you know what I'm saying, wave a distraction, a temptation in your face and shit to make you go, ooh, that's shiny. Yeah, stay focused on over here, though. Or else your ass will be over here and then you miss out for what's for you over here. Keep your ass over here is what this feel like. So not only stay focused and stay on the path, but it's like get your business handled. Handle your business if you have any tickets, any laws, any fines. If you have any taxes with the IRS and if you have anything going on in the legal matters and again, anything like that, get it handled. Pay it off. Make sure you get the cord. Make sure you do what you got to do. Again, any business legal matters, LLC, sole proprietorship, or anything like that, get it handled, get it done. Is what this feels like. Poverty slipped out. So for some of you, maybe it fell out on the power card. The poverty card fell out on the power card. So maybe you're having worries about finances. Person watching. Maybe you worry about being poor. Well, wealthy man came out though. And main female. Wealthy man is here. So shit, if you is worried about your finances this given, don't worry about it. Main female is here also, so I do feel like again a lot of recognition, a lot of fame, a lot of people wanting to see who you are, a lot of people being interested in who you are, regardless of if you're a female or man or not. Child is here. Journey is the card that's flipped over. So yeah, a lot of new beginnings. That was a lot of stay on the path that you own. I just keep feeling that. Stay on the path that you own. Stay on the path that you own. Stay on the path that you own. Do not get distracted. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Don't let nobody come in from distracting you. Toil and labor. Yeah, you have a lot of new beginnings coming. As of right now, it could feel like toil and labor. It might feel like hard work. It might feel like, bitch, this is stressful. This is strenuous. Bitch, how long do I have to keep doing this? Weeping may endure for a night, but the sun does come in the morning. Everything will be everything. It is great. Okay, but I do feel like down at the bottom of the deck, false person, we have great fortune. What do we have up under this courthouse? What do we have up under that? Bad health and desperate. Be careful of people. Yeah, be careful of people who see you going places. Be careful of people who see you going places. Be careful of people who see you going places. And I think that makes a lot of sense for my collective, because if you're in collective with me, we're going places. One thing I love about my audience and my collective, goddamn it, we moving. One monkey don't stop no show. And everything that we want we shall have. Okay, God said, asking you shall receive, knocking it shall be open. Okay, there's nothing that I want that God is not gonna give to me, that our creator, that the universe, and whomever you pray to is not gonna give to you. But be careful of people who see God's anointing on you and want a little piece of that. This false person, somebody does not have clear intentions. And like I said, I see this here with this King of Cups. Somebody might come back with a whole lot of emotion, a whole lot of baby, I miss you, and oh, cause this is I just feel. And I do feel like, yeah, they're genuinely in despair. I do feel like they might also be in some level of bad health. This feels like their energy, but they're gonna dress it up real good for you, like everything is great, and like they just miss you and love you so much. But again, this feels much more like a Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. Is so this feels a lot more like coming in as love bombing, but you're not really investing no energy, no real time, no real effort for real. This also feels like coming in love bombing or with a whole lot of energy, but much more interested in what you're willing to invest in them and do for them before they're willing to match that energy. Is what this feels like. Great fortune is here. Again, courthouse is here. Like I said, handle your business, okay? Good fortune. A lot of good blessings is coming in for you. Sudden wealth is here as the last card. A lot of good energy is coming in for this collective. A lot of blessings, a lot of good shit, a lot of money, a lot of blessings, a lot of financial, a lot of opportunities, a lot of new beginnings. This is a whole new journey that you're about to be embarking on right now that will make you the wealthy man and the main female, gender aside, okay? Wealth and priority is coming. Okay, so that means that you're gonna be number one. You will have the neck recognition. You will have the finances. You will have the fame. A new beginning is coming. As of right now, you having to do the hard work. It could feel like toil and labor. It could feel like, bitch, I've been doing this toil and labor for a minute. It could feel like it feels more stressful, but it's going to pay off. Be careful of people who don't have shit to offer you. Okay? Ten of Pentacles down at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you will have the life that you want. Okay? Even if that means you got to go back to the drawing board because maybe your way ain't working right now. That's fine. Restart it. Redo it. You can always go back to the drawing board and redo it. And you can always do it even righter, even tighter, even better, even smoother, build it even stronger. Just don't let nobody distract you from what you're doing. Okay? Thank you again so much for checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. My name is B, just in case if you forgot from the beginning of this. Like, share, subscribe. Join our family over here because I am trying to grow us over here. Okay? And yeah, like I said, find me on my other platforms if you want to book a personal reading or just hang out over here and I'll just let you know when I'm open again. That's also fine too. Okay? So yeah, until next time, me and my, soccer mom haircut, we'll see you over on the next video. Bye.